around our agenda here.
Inside veteran teacher Brian Keaney's journalism class at Wayland High School, students debate the merits of the Harvard case. How would you describe the college admissions process here in Wayland?
Hunger Games comes to mind as an appropriate metaphor here. That the kids really are obsessed with it in a way that I don't remember people being obsessed with it when I was younger.
Which, in part, is why many students here are paying close attention to a discrimination case now before the Supreme Court that could spell the end of race-conscious admissions at selective private and public colleges. At issue is whether Harvard discriminates against high-performing Asian Americans. If the court decides it does, it could make more room for white and Asian American students to be admitted to colleges, while decreasing admissions of Black and Latino students. Between her classes, Wayland High sophomore Reva Datar tells me at home she and her parents discuss the Harvard case a lot.
We talk about it almost daily because, it's just a really big part of my life, and it's like college is what I'm working towards.
The daughter of highly educated Indian immigrants, Datar says she believes Harvard and other selective colleges she hopes to attend someday hold Asian Americans like her to higher academic and personal standards. That's why she's taking all of her classes at the highest level, seeking coveted internships and enrolling in summer pre-college programs.
I definitely think that I'm losing sleep. Just mentally thinking about it tires me out.
In this competitive atmosphere, schools have to remind students to relax and maintain perspective. So Wayland High is increasingly focused on mental health. To help ease anxiety about college admissions, administrators have added additional staff and professional development to support overall wellness. They've also brought in this therapy dog. And the high school has long featured a so-called wall of shame in a common area where students publicly post their rejection letters.
Students need to learn how to fail.
Allison Mizuguchi is the principal at Wayland High.
They need to learn how to listen to other students who have differing viewpoints. They need to do so many other things besides do whatever they can do to get a particular grade.
Mizuguchi's father was born in a Japanese internment camp during World War II, and she says Asian Americans still face discrimination in American society. But she's not sure whether selective colleges show bias against them.
I don't know. But if the outcome is a diverse community where folks are able to interact in really healthy and strong ways with one another, hopefully with people that they would not have ever interacted with before.
In predominantly white Wayland, over the past 20 years, the percentage of Asian students at the high school has more than doubled, from 6 to 15%. A Black Lives Matter banner hangs in the cafeteria, but the percentage of black students here has remained flat, hovering around 4%. In the end, all of the students we interviewed here said they value racial diversity and think colleges should be able to consider race, including Reva Datar.
It's impossible to have an acceptance process that does not consider race because our society is so built on race. I do think that you should get in based on your hard work and how much effort you put in as a student.
So as Datar and many others watch the Supreme Court case closely, they hope whatever the outcome, their hard work pays off. For GBH News, I'm Kurt Carapeza.